Alright, everybody, welcome back to another episode of Ark Survival Evolved. I'm Captain Beefy with ADHD Entertainment, and we are here on the Ragnarok server once again. Our location at the moment is right by the kibble farm that we showed off the other day. Now, of course, from this distance, it doesn't really render in. It looks just like the plain old bridge in the canyon. But our little mission today is going to be similar to one we did before, where we did the desert loot crates. And now we're going to take you to a nice little area right outside of Viking Bay, up in this snowy area, where you can pick up 5 loot crates very quickly in a cave. They aren't like the desert ones with really high powered stuff, but they will get you some interesting stuff. So the entrance for it is right here, 31 and 37.6. You see where we are on the map there, right outside the canyon, just a little bit south and a little bit east of Viking Bay. Oops. Now there are 2 entrances here. We're going to show you this one because for a quick loot run, it's best to fly in here. And there are 5 crates. The first one, as soon as you walk or fly in here, is directly below you. And it's a yellow crate. These are usually yellow and blue. I don't think I've ever seen them red. But as you can see, just like that, Ascendant Kite and Gauntlets, and a blueprint for an Ascendant long neck rifle. Not too shabby. We'll go up to the left hand side of the cave, and you see there's some bears in here. Now, dire bears are dangerous, yes, but they don't have a blueprint for Ascendant cloth gloves. Nothing game changing, nothing major OP, but if you are a fairly new character and you've got a bird, you can fly in here, get these loot crates, and get out and never lift a finger in combat. Here's the next one, an Ascendant Sarco saddle. Sarco not included. We got one more. And it's right up here over the bridge. The nice thing is, like, these guys are pretty close here. Now these bears tend to spawn in at extremely high levels, so you kind of want to watch yourself with them a little bit, because they will ruin your day. That I can guarantee. I was just wanting to lead them away. Say, okay, hey, come on bears, come and get me. Alright, they're off the cliff. Now I can go get that safely, don't have to worry about them attacking me. And that's why I always get that one right in the entrance when I come in, because if I need to, or accidentally, lead some bears over the edge of the cliff, and they're going to be waiting down there. And it doesn't mean they're going to aggro on me. Of course, they'll de-aggro after a little bit of time, but it just puts more bears down there and gives them an opportunity to maybe be around that drop. Alright, so we got an Ascendant fur cap and a blueprint for an Ascendant slingshot. A few of those now. I've never made an Ascendant slingshot. I think it'd be kind of fun to do that one of these days. Maybe take it out there and try to tame something of a decent level. I'm not talking a 240, but you know, I don't know. We'd have to see. But I'd love to see what kind of damage and torpor it inflicts. And would it even be worthwhile using it? That might make for a fun little video one of these days. Alright. So there is a second entrance to this cavern there. Ooh, look. An Alpha Carno. Okay. So we do have a small little ice base here, and this is built way back when we used to come here to farm oil before we got some oil nodes and some oil wells made up. Location of this entrance, and there are several entrances here, is 30.1 and 33.9. Okay. So you can see we got some mayhem going on over here. I want to get caught up in that. If we go around, there is another entrance here. That is the same cavern. Another one here. I think there's 5 or 6 overall. We'll get most of them, but probably not all. There's another one. Oops. I think there's one from above. In any case, there's a bunch of ways in. Yeah. And you can kind of hear the wind when you get in. But anyway, here is the interior. If we hop off our Griffin, you'll see this waterfall. Well, hidden behind the waterfall is a wall of ice. And that leads you back into that cavern, so you can go on foot that route if you didn't want to fly in. Really depends on what you're planning on doing and the equipment that you've got. If you're just going in for the loot, I recommend flying in and getting the heck out really quick. If you're going in for the Ice Queen, then it's probably better to walk in. I mean, you can get around the bears pretty easily. You don't have to aggro them, and if you do aggro them, then and you've got the right equipment, it's not going to cause you too much aggravation. Just a few shotgun blasts and blow them away. But like I said, they do spawn in at high levels, so you got to be careful of that. But that was the loot drops in that little ice cave and the entrance for the Iceworm Queen. I'd like to thank you for joining me once again. I'm Captain Beefy with ADHD Entertainment on the Ragnarok server for Ark Survival Evolved. Feel free to hit that like button, subscribe, leave a comment below, and ring that bell for notifications. Be glad to hear from you. Tell me what kind of videos you'd like to see from us here, and any suggestions, criticisms, whatever. Be great to hear from you. All right, thanks everybody. Keep on playing.